Okay, so I'm a mom and I'm a writer and I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I have a lot of people asking me, when do I find the time to write? Um, so the best answer that I have for people is I do it at nap time, and I'm a really fast typist. So a lot of people are thinking, well, I'm not that fast, or how fast can you be, or how fast do you have to be? I don't know, but I can tell you that I type 110 words a minute. So it's maybe on the top edge of average, or maybe at the low edge of above average. And you can hear that I'm doing this with my children in the room. I'm sorry. I'm sad for you. So, he's not winning at Roblox. No, the kids aren't just sitting in front of the TV or the iPad all day and I'm able to do stuff. No. I have a sitter come 3 times a week, and a couple of hours a day. And she watches them while I'm inside my home office. And let me tell you, that is some hard shit. It is really hard to concentrate when the kids are just playing loudly or crying or whatever. So I got myself some noise canceling headphones or earbuds. Those don't really work very great. So during the weekends, my husband takes the kids, he takes on the children for a few hours sometime during the weekend. So whether Saturday or Sunday, I'll take the afternoon or the morning, and I'll go to Starbucks and I will hit it hard. And I usually get about 5 to 7 pages done when it's just me at Starbucks. If it's me in the office, maybe I'll be lucky to get 3 pages done while the sitter is here, and then I'll get about 2 to 3 pages done during nap time. Now, I'm only able to do this because, one, my husband is blessed to have a really great job. What? Help you? Honey, I don't know how to play. I'm sorry. So play a different game, honey. Mommy doesn't know how to play. That's my excuse for not having to play Roblox. I'm only able to do that because, my husband has a great job. And, we're not hurting for money. Financially, we're allowed to do it. But really, it was still kind of tight on the budget. And it only seemed like something that I didn't really stress about, financially wise, after I published The Hunt, which was probably, it is probably my best seller until The Chase came around. Once I put something out that started bringing in a little bit of a paycheck, it kind of was a relief to me that I didn't feel bad about having a sitter come. My dad comes twice a week as well, and he has Parkinson's, and so it's really good for not just him, but also the baby, because the preschooler goes to school as well as the big kid, at least in the morning he does. So for 2 days out of the week, my dad comes over, and he and the baby get active together and walk around together. It's good to get him off the couch at home. Parkinson's, best way to fight that is just stay active. So that's how I use my resources. Now, I did not always have a village. I lived somewhere where there was nobody to take care of the kid. There was no family. For a while, I didn't have any friends, or if they did, they had their own kids. So I'm gonna have my kids so I can write. It just didn't feel right. For a doctor's appointment, that's different. So back on topic, I know that not all of you single parents or stay-at-home parents are able to find a sitter or find somebody, but I'm sure that you can go out and find another parent who's just looking for a couple hours away from their kid, and you can switch off. So you take the kids twice a week and they take the kids twice a week, and your significant other, if you're with somebody, have a partner, takes the children for 2 to 3 hours a weekend, and you give them a break for 2 to 3 hours. So it's definitely a you can't do it on your own. I finished my first book. It was already 3/4 of the way done by the time I had a child, and I finished it. And I wrote the second one while my husband was on deployment. But my kids still napped, and my kids, went to sleep on time, and I wasn't really waking up all night. So now I have 3 children, and 2 of them are still waking up through the night, maybe once or twice. So we're all tired, we're all on edge, we're all stressed during the day. So, you just kind of have to get by. So for you single parents out there, find a friend. Make it clear to them that I'm actually looking for a you scratch my back, I scratch yours. And hey, if we have coffee together during the weekend, great. And I'm sure as other parents, be like, hey, you're an awesome person. Yes, you watch my kids for 2 days out of the week. I'll watch your kids for 2 days out of the week. And there you go. You got 2 days for a couple of hours each of those days to write. So it's not perfect, and I'm sure you feel rushed to finish your work in progress, WIB. But don't feel entirely too rushed. Know how to manage your time. Don't just sit there and be on Twitter, be on Facebook. Trust me, I get sucked into those all the time. But I have to flip my phone over, not look at it, turn it on, do not disturb. My notifications aren't on my phone or my computer, so I don't get notifications when I have a message on Facebook or Twitter or anything like that. So when I write, I don't have to worry about being interrupted by distractions. So those are my tips. I'm going to try and do something similar like this. I finally decided that I didn't need a quiet room to do this. The kids are just an unescapable reality when it comes to being a stay-at-home parent writer. So if you guys have questions though on just opinions or advice that, on how I'm getting things done or just how I do it, I'm not a professional. I'm just like you. I write and I'm a parent. So yeah, just let me know if you have any questions, and then I can do a next video on that. Bye guys. Happy writing.